Hi guys, how are you doing? I wanted to come on here. It's so interesting. Yesterday we had like 90 degrees. Today we've got a cloud cover and it looks like winter. So I keep saying to myself like the earth is perplexed at this point. And it's so funny. I was inspired today to put on these Christmas bulbs because it literally is Christmas. We're seeing people. It's like Christmas around the world because we're seeing people that are, doubling, tripling their incomes. It's so exciting. There's so much joy around this opportunity right now. So, um, we're in a fun place. So I actually just was on with Africa, and one of the things that they're doing in like Africa as well as India and things like that is they're meeting in person. And, I realize, guys, I think because of recent events, in recent years, um, I think people are starved for that. They're starved for, getting together with people, connecting with people. Really excited about they're doing a meet and greet with LiveGood this month here in California. So excited to actually be able to be there and going to be able to shake the hands of some of the leaders. And so it's just a really good time to be in business. And it's so funny because there's so much negative focus. It's we really have two sets of belief systems going on here. You have people focusing in the negative and they're despairing, and then you have people on the other side of the aisle that are like, wow, this is an opportunity to leverage income, to um, really connect with very, very special people around the globe that have tuned out what is being said on the news like months ago. They have disassociated from it. And when you disassociate from all of that, guys, that's when you attract all the goodness in. That is really when the goodness comes in. And when you, let's say, are in the Facebook groups, inside the Facebook groups, you can go into any of those groups. And when you select all and you scroll down, it'll say people in common. And what you want to do is look through those profiles. And if you see what's being put there and you like what you see, just decide to like follow about 10 people a day. You don't need to send them a message. This isn't about our team really is going to be about manifesting those connections. And it's just you do about 10 people a day, and when you decide to follow them, they have an opportunity to have a look at your profile, and it's just inviting them to obviously come and have a look at your profile and see what's going on. And of course, you want to look and make sure that they're not already part of LiveGood, um, you know, type thing. So you want to check that out. You want to see what they're about. Is it positive? Is it affirming? That kind of thing. Do they appear to be going in the direction that you would want to go? And would they appear to be someone that you would actually want to be in business with? So you want to do that. Okay. Now there is more of the direct where you can be direct with people. Sometimes you go in the Facebook groups and people are like, help, I'm seeing so many things or whatever it is, sometimes in side hustles, gig groups. So you have gig people that are already working for themselves. But this is what's key. This is what my key tip is in this. Many gig people have the gig. They're doing a gig, but their income is not leveraged. That's what I would appeal to. Say, hey, I see you're doing this gig. You're in the gig economy too. I see you're doing this gig. Have you considered being part of the leveraged company economy? And people, if they're not aware of that, if they're not aware of what that is, you can educate them in that. And that's when you say, hey, it's been good connecting with you. And then you say, this video explains what leveraged economy is. And then you share your 6-minute tour. Give them the steps, give them the instructions of what they do in that. So you share it with them. They follow the steps and take the tour and say, after the review, let's connect. Okay, so you want to give the steps. And what you want to ask them is you want to ask them what they liked best about what they heard. You want them, so their instruction is that they're listening to it and they're identifying what they liked best about what they heard. So this is what we can be doing to building our businesses in a more personal style, a more relatable style. There could be people out there freelancing, say, hey, I see that you're a freelancer person that does, a lot of times if they're freelancing, they're doing like, what do you call it? I went blank on it. Graphic design. Like one of the things out there is graphic. Hey, I see you're a graphic designer, da, 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 da. So yeah, they're doing the graphic design. Okay. So, we primarily want to network with those that are work at home and or they're doing a gig because they're already self-driven, guys. They're already self-disciplined. It's just opening themselves up to another horizon, because a lot of times freelancing or gig, unless they land like a little mini contract with a company, it's like here and there, it's hit or miss. Whereas they can have the ability to come into this and you're working alongside other people, and it is powerful, guys. The way that we're growing and the advancement and everything that we're having, it is not going to be long. Like, you have some of the top people getting spillover right now, that came into this early on. Let's say they came in July or August of last year. They're receiving anywhere in spillover from, let's say, $100 to $500 a month is coming in. That spillover amount is coming in for people. Then you have people that have been in the more recent months, and their spillover is maybe starting to become like $25, or $50, right? So it's gradually building. So that $2,047 that they're talking about, okay, that will eventually play itself out over time. But what is happening for sure, when a person stays connected, obviously with LiveGood, you can do the entire year for $99 and you're done. You're in the matrix. Whoever upgrades, you've got to understand, anyone that upgrades that is within this organization, you will see the benefit of. That's part of what the spillover is. So right now, the spillover basically is paying like 50 cents a person. So think about that. You've got 20,000 people, even 20,000 people in an organization at 50 cents. And then it'll be $1, and then it'll be $2. So we're in that direction where 1,000 people would equal $1,000. 2,000 people would be $2,000. That is what is in the process of manifesting. And the full fulfillment of that is when you have 750,000 paid members inside the matrix. Okay. So those are individuals that have become bronze. This is why bronze is so key. You know, you have all of